Hello everyone, let us see how we can enroll ourselves to the online course Introduction to COVID-19. In order to enroll, we need to create our account first. So in order to create our account, we will click on create new account and we'll provide our necessary details over here. So we'll provide the username over here, the username that I would like to use in order to access this particular online course. So I'll give here demo student. You can give your own username over here, whatever you want, but we should make sure that the username that we give over here should be used to log in later on. So, and the password that I would like to use in order to log into this particular online portal. So then we'll provide our email over here. I'll be providing my email here. You can use any email ID, and I'll type the same thing once again. The first name, I'll be giving my first name over here. Last name, I'll leave the city and the town and the country. If you want, you can provide over here. And I click here, I'm associated with, and I'm a student, and I select my department. So then once I fill up all these necessary fields, I'll click here create new account in order to create my account. So after I click on the create new account, I got information that and confirmation email has been sent to my email ID. So we will check the email. So let's continue over here. Let me open my email here once again. Okay, or otherwise, I'll be opening my email here. So I receive here the email, and if I don't get my email in my inbox, we can always check our spam folder over here. Spam folder, and you will be receiving over here. So I got the email just now over here, so I click here and I want to confirm this particular registration and complete the registration. So I click here. Let me take this one to the mobile display. So in the mobile display, I'll be getting something likewise. So once I get over here, I'll continue. The registration has been confirmed, so I'll continue over here. Then I'll be seeing something likewise. So we'll go up to the menu bar over here. Then we'll go to the site home. Then you will be seeing the list of online courses that is available. We are interested to enroll in the Introduction to COVID-19. So we'll click here and we'll scroll down and we'll enroll ourselves over here. We'll click on enroll me. Once we click on enroll me, I'll be landing on the Introduction to COVID-19 online course page. So these are the setting, the tab preference that is given over here. We'll click here yes to continue. Then we'll go to each of this chapter in order to read and attempt the quizzes. So once we complete all these, our certificate will be generated over here. So right now the certificate is not yet generated. Once we complete all the chapters and complete the necessary requirements, our certificate will be generated. So I log out now, and let's see afterwards when I want to log in. I'll click on this login and I'll provide my username. So we should provide our username that was given at the time of registration. For me, I have given here demo student, and I should not use email ID over here because I didn't give my email ID as my username. So I use email ID in order to communicate with this particular online course portal, but I didn't use my email ID for the username. So we should make sure that what username was given at the time of registration, and we need to use that one only. So I'll give my username here and the password that I gave at the time of registration. So if you give the correct username and password, we'll be definitely able to log in. The system is quite smooth. If you provide the necessary information, definitely it will work. And if it doesn't work, it means that we didn't provide the correct information. So we need to make sure on that. So right now I log out again. So in case if you can't log in and it's saying invalid, so if I give here demo something which is not available over here, what error message you will get? Let's see. We'll get here invalid login. So if you get this kind of error message, it means that either our username or password is incorrect. So if you remember your username or and you forgot your password, we can click over here, forgot username or password. So you can reset your password either by giving your username or by giving the email ID that you use at the time of registration. So you don't need to give both. If you remember your username, you give your username. You give your email ID. You remember your email ID that was used at the time of registration, you give that email ID. So I will give my email ID because I'm pretty sure that I use this email ID for the registration over here. So then I'll give this email ID. I don't need to give the username. If you don't remember the email ID, you can give only the username, right? So I'll search here. Once I click on search, let's see what it is saying. If you supply a correct username or unique email address, then an email should have been sent to you. It contains easy instruction to confirm and complete this password change. If you continue to have difficulty, please contact the administrator. So I have given my correct email ID, and I'm sure that I use that particular email ID to register over here. So I'll continue over here and I will log into my email. So once I click on this email, I got here one email from this particular portal. So let's click on this one. So here a password reset was requested for your account demonstration. So this is the username I give, and I got the link over here, and I got this information correctly because I give the correct email ID and I open the correct email ID. If you have not given this particular email ID, you will not receive this message. And if you think that you have given the correct email ID and you have not received, you can always check out at the spam folder. So if you don't receive in both the cases, either in inbox and in the spam folder, it means that you didn't provide the correct email ID, or you didn't log into the correct email ID that was given at the time of registration. So we need to make sure that we open the correct email ID that was given at the time of registration. Otherwise, you will not receive the reset information, and you may be thinking that the system is not working. Alright, so the system is quite fine. The only thing that we need to make sure is that we provide the correct information to the system. Alright, so we'll click over here, login to reset. So we'll reset our password over here. So we'll give a new password and we'll give a confirm new password. So we need to make sure that the password must have at least 9 characters, at least 8 characters. It should include at least 1 digit and 1 lowercase and 1 alphanumeric character, such as these symbols over here. So you should give a strong password, and the password should be of 8 character, and it should include a lowercase, small letter, lowercase means small letter, and a digit and a special character. So I'll give over here again the password, and you can save the password over here. Alright. So I save here. Once you save, my password has been set, and I'm allowed to log in over here automatically. Right. So this is how the system works, and if you find any difficulty, you can always reach out to us. Thank you.